5.
We're just hearing that there's a lady that disappeared.
A woman missing, a lake with an alligator nearby, and a grave concern she may not be found alive.
Oh, my God.
Tonight, investigating the possibility she fell victim to an alligator attack.
And this all stems from a witness who saw a woman walking 2 dogs and then later saw the dogs without her.
One of those dogs was hurt. CBS 4's Joan Murray has been on the scene since the story broke. So, Joan, what is the latest?
Well, we can tell you we just saw a medical examiner van leave here. It's still a very active investigation, and while we can't say what happened to this woman, a source does confirm to CBS 4 that a large gator was pulled from one of the lakes here and that a large arm was found inside. This after a horrifying event this morning.
Oh, my God.
Edwin Gomez horrified to hear an alligator may be behind a woman's disappearance at this Davie Park. The gator lurking in one of the lakes is well known to regulars here.
And when I sit at the pavilion, especially the one in where the lake is, I tell people, I said, whether you know there's a gator or not, there's a gator in here. And most of the people respond like, okay, this is Florida.
Everybody walks their dogs over there.
Like I said, my father has a bench down there. We go there all the time.
Police say a visitor told them he saw a woman walking 2 dogs and later saw the dogs alone.
One of them had an injury, a fresh injury on it. He could not find the woman, and when the witness went to the area, he immediately spotted a large alligator.
Maria Rayoso, whose home sits on one of the 2 lakes in the park, says her poodle disappeared last year and she wonders if a gator is to blame.
It's very sad, you see, but it's a lot of gator. Sometimes the house, maybe 2 or 3 houses, two or three boys, and it's looking in the little boat. It's swimming in the canal.
In fact, despite signs posted saying no swimming, neighbors say it is not unusual to see kids splashing in the lake.
We're in South Florida and it's happened before, and maybe back here there's not enough food for them to eat, so, you know, dogs, people, anything's fair game.
The last deadly gator attack in South Florida happened 12 years ago when a 28-year-old woman was killed while jogging along a path in Sunrise. Friday afternoon, divers could be seen entering the lake. Fish and Wildlife confirmed they captured a gator and are examining it for evidence of an attack. 24 people have been killed by gators in Florida, but that's over the past 70 years. Experts say your chances of being killed by a gator in Florida are 1 in a million. Now, as we pointed out, it was a man who spotted a woman and then didn't see her any longer that alerted police. Police did find that woman's car in the park, and they were able to reach her husband. For more on that part of the story, we go to my colleague CBS 4's Ted Scouten. Ted?
Yeah, Joan, we are learning more about the victim. We spoke to some of her friends, and what they were telling us is that she's Japanese and lives in Plantation. Now, if you look right back there, crews are still back there right now. They have been there since this morning. That is where the search area has been. We understand that her brother is out there on the scene as well.
I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
This man tells us he's friends with the woman missing at the lake. He said her name is Shizuka Matsuki. Her brother is here too, waiting on any word. The friend said he spoke to Shizuki's husband, who's on a business trip in Chicago. He tells us the husband got an alarming call from Davie police.
His husband just called me in half hours ago. Hey, something going to happen to my wife, and by your house in the park, and couple find it in a dog. But a couple, they don't find it to her.
What has him stunned is the fact that she was out just walking her dogs when suddenly she disappeared, and officials fear she may have been attacked by an alligator.
That's public park. Public park is in possible alligator in attack for public park, you know.
He said their families spend time together, that aside from her husband, she has an adult child.
She's just fun and housewife, but she's a very nice person, you know. We hang around, we joking around, going out to dinner as a family.
And we understand that woman's husband is on his way back from that business trip in Chicago, making his way back here to South Florida. Live in Davie, Ted Scouten, CBS 4 News.